I want to ask you a question. How many of you are so tired, physically, mentally exhausted, to the point to where you just don't even know why you go to work anymore? Because you're just not having the pleasure, you're not enjoying it. It's taking time away from your family, and you hardly ever see your family. If you do, you're probably kissing them goodbye, before you go to work, and you're kissing them on the forehead at night because they're already asleep. And you never get to spend any time on the weekends because the boss always wants something extra. So, what is it if I told you that I had a solution so that you could spend more time with your family? So that you could have most of all of your time free to do what you wanted to do. Because this business in a box that will help you build a replacement for your family income to the point to where you can retire. You don't have to worry about punching that time clock. And when we teach you step by step on how to do this, it's automated. So guess what? When you're doing something else, your business is working for you. You're always having time, scheduling time to be with your family and friends and doing the things that you've been missing out on, or preparing for your retirement. You know that you don't have enough funds to be able to retire. So how are you going to handle that? Have you made concessions for having that extra money? And it doesn't work like it used to anymore. You can't go to work and put into a 401 and all of a sudden, have gobs of money because you're depending upon the stock market. What about depending upon you? Because you are more valuable to yourself than you are to your employer. Let that sink in. You are more valuable to yourself than you are to your employer. Because if you quit your job right now, I guarantee you, within hours, your job would be replaced. If that's the case, then they don't treasure you. And your bank account shows it. Because you're not a valuable asset to them like you are to yourself. We all struggle. We all do things. We all make mistakes. And we always want to try to find something that is better than the last thing. Now, I understand that MLM market, with the affiliate marketing, all these kinds of things, it's scary. It might be something that you've never considered. But why not? Because if what you're doing right now is not working, then I believe it's time to change. You cannot keep repeating the same things you're repeating now and ever get ahead. You have to change something. Something has to change. And that change starts right here. When you understand your value to yourself, then you will make that change. I'm going to tell you a little story. I have a community, not me, but we have a community of almost 50,000 people. Now, if we have 50,000 people in there that are taking a chance on themselves, making something more for themselves, then that says a lot, because they know the value of doing work for themselves. They know the value that comes with having a business of your own. They also know the value of having other people that they can rely upon, They also know the value of having other people that are there to support them, there to help them when something comes awry and they don't know how to handle it. This entrepreneurship that we have is so valuable. There are many in the community that have already made 6 and 7 figures. I just love it. I can't tell you how happy I am when someone posts in the community that they've had another sale and it just put them over the brink. They met their goal, whatever their goal was. It was maybe 30,000, maybe it was 50,000, maybe it was 500,000. But they met it and they share their wins. And that's what I want to do. I want you to have enough courage in yourself, enough value in yourself to say, I'm worth it. I'm worthy of having what I want in my life, whatever that is. If it's more time, I can show you how to do that. If it's more money, we can help you get there. Anything that you want. If you want to help others, that's what I'm doing right now. I love helping people. When I sold my truck, I went back to school. And I ended up with my degree in psychology. That's one of the things, the reason I did that is because I like to help people. I see their struggle. I know what it's been like to have bad relationships. Bad things happen financially. I lost my dad 10 years ago. It's not been easy, I moved away from my home of 54 years and moved to Florida. And I also have my mom with me. I'm very fortunate enough to have my almost 96-year-old mother with me. But it wasn't because I magically got money or I magically did this or whatever. I made a choice. I made a choice. I was tired of things going the way they were going, and I had to change something. So, when you get to that point and you know you're at that point and you have to do something, you make a move. You make a change. And I am so, so happy that I literally stumbled upon something that I've been wanting to have for a long time. And that's the freedom to be in a network marketing that actually does what it says it's going to do, actually provides what it says it's going to provide, actually helps you when you're needing to hop over the fence and see, here, let me get this fixed. And you have support. That's what's more important to me. Knowing that I get to spend more time with my mom now than what I ever did. It's sometimes kind of sad when you feel like one parent's gone and there's another parent that probably won't be here forever, of course. But I'm enjoying the days I have now. I am spending time doing different things that I ever did. We like to put puzzles together. But it's the time. I'm not punching that 9 to 5. I still do a few odd and end jobs. I still work Uber in the evening a few days a week. But I love to travel. I really love to travel. And that's one of my goals, is to be able to be financially fit enough to where I can say, come on, let's go. I can tell my husband, hey, don't book anything for what you want to do, because he loves to work. He loves to help other people. Let's just go take a vacation. So I want him to be able to relax, even though, like I said, he loves to work. I love to travel. Being in the truck, it showed me the 48 states, and there's a lot of things that I didn't get to do when I was on the truck then, but I get to go back and do it now. I have the time. I'm having some means coming in. I'm not saying I'm where I want to be yet, but yeah. I want to share with you this journey, because I know that deep down in your heart, you're trying to share something. But I want to share this journey with you. It's exciting. It's fulfilling. It's just a whole community. You're meeting other people. You're talking to other entrepreneurs. You're being coached by a multimillionaire. And, you know, that seems pretty nice to me. I like hearing what they have to say. I like the energy that they come with. I like being around people who want to do something different, who want to make more for their life. And that's what I want for you too. So, I'm asking you, if you want to change, then you're the one that's going to have to make the decision to make a change. But don't get down on yourself. Don't think that I'm not enough. You are enough. Because if you left this earth right now, this minute, you have people that would miss you. And that's enough for you to make a change. Because if you're valuable and they want to spend time with you, that's what you need to give them. Time. Nothing more precious. So what I'm going to ask you is how bad you want that. And if you want it bad enough, you're going to want to make that change. So what I need for you to do is just simply put ready in the comments. And I would love to share this with you. I want you to be able to get your eyeballs on it so that you can see you are enough. So when the day comes that you're planning these vacations, you're planning a cruise, you've got extra relatives, you want to invite them where you live, you want to take them to the beach, you want to, you just want to do all kinds of things. There's nothing stopping you except you. You'll be able to do it. But you gotta start right now. Tomorrow? No. Because tomorrow never comes. We know that. We've all done it. And we've all found out that we postpone. And we never go back and follow through. So if you want this, then I want to hear right now. Ready. And I promise you, we will have a blast seeing where your journey takes you. Put it down in the comments. Put ready. And let's get your journey started.